This Friday is graduation day for the National American University's class of 2011, and joining me already dressed for the occasion this morning are campus directors Vincent, Velarde, and Jessica Carr-Serna. Now, you guys got all dressed up to come on this morning.
We did.
What's with the outfits?
Well, we're celebrating our graduation week on Friday. I know for me personally, it's an achievement of the utmost academic success. All the hard work, all the grades, and time put into it. So it's nice when you put this on because you've met all the requirements to actually graduate. Yeah,
that is a great feeling too. How do you guys feel dressed up in it this morning? Even though you aren't graduating, but it probably still feels good, right?
Yes, to represent that you're finished and your school colors, I guess. It's a good thing. Very good.
Now, where's the ceremony?
The ceremony will be held at Hispanic Cultural Center on Friday, this Friday actually, and it starts at 6 o'clock. And we have the highest graduating class in NAU for Albuquerque or New Mexico in general this Friday. So we're pretty proud of that.
Over 100 students.
That is fantastic. So this is your biggest class
ever? Ever. Yes.
That is great news. Now, how many? So you said over 100 students are graduating. That's awesome. Now, how about as far as those majors are concerned and the students graduating? Have you noticed a certain trend? Are students leaning toward one major versus another?
Well, Kristen, this graduating class on Friday has a very large group in business. We've seen a really uptick in business and applied management. But we offer programs in diplomas and healthcare, IT, you name it. So it's a wide variety of students' achievements this Friday. So we're pretty impressed and amazed.
Now, how does NAU support students to get them to graduate and get them to the graduation?
Go ahead.
Part of the graduation, prepping them for that, is that caring, supportive environment. So students actually are learning things in the classroom tonight and then apply it tomorrow, having resources for them if they need help with their resume, if they need to look for jobs. A lot of our students go through some hard times, and so if we can be their support to help them along that way and just back them up however they can.
Yeah, and right now I think one of the toughest times right now, all of these students are graduating and it's so difficult to find a job, but you guys are offering help with that, with the resume. That's just such an important thing when you get out. It's great to graduate and everything, but then it's time to get that job going.
Oh, yes.
So y'all are offering lots of that. Now, how does a student get started with NAU?
They can call either the Albuquerque or the Rio Rancho campus, Albuquerque 348-3700 or Rio Rancho 348-3750, and we're always there. And I would say one of the biggest things I want to say about graduation is seeing the families, their faces, and just so proud of their whoever it is in their family, and just seeing them up there and their huge excitement that they might be the very first person that has ever graduated in their whole family. So they've changed their history of their family, you know, how it's going to be. So getting that student there, whatever we can do.
Yeah, absolutely, that's important. And it does. It feels really good.
Yes.
Now, you guys have different campuses. How does that work?
The Albuquerque campus and the Rio Rancho campus, we work hand in hand, so we service the student. Maybe they might live in Rio Rancho but work in Albuquerque, so work all day. You might not want to drive all the way back across town to get to class, so they have that flexibility. Or online too. They can take any class online. So well, not any, but a majority, except the medical lab classes, but yes.
That's a little more hands-on.
We refer to it as Team New Mexico, so no matter how many campuses we have, we still support our students with the caring and supportive environment. So.
And you guys work around work. Do a lot of folks that graduate from there, a lot of your students actually already have jobs.
And they're non-traditional, so they work during the day and then they need to go to school at night. And I would say normally the students there 2 days a week or so, or online, or they don't come to campus at all because they're online.
Now, what's something else that makes NAU unique?
Well, we have average class size is typically around 15 to 17 students, so the one-on-one is incredible. As Jessica mentioned, it's the caring and supportive environment. So we treat our students as individuals, not just as, you know, a group of people going through a process. So we said it before, it's the support system that allows them to achieve the regalia piece, actually walk across the stage and complete that portion of their academic success. So.
And I know for a lot of people, small size is key. I know it was for me. I went to a college, it was huge, and I ended up transferring back to another college that gave that more intimate setting in a smaller classroom, so that's good. Now let's get back to graduation. For those who didn't graduate, when does summer school begin?
Well, we had our regular quarter start at the beginning of June, on June the 6th. We have an interim start starting on June 27th. So your viewers can actually come and take the great experience at NAU, start their academic journey, and one day achieve this regalia piece and walk across the stage. And as directors, it's very rewarding for us to be able to hand that individual the diploma and say, you have achieved this, and congratulations on your success. So, yeah, so there's plenty of time.
Yeah, and what a great feeling, too. Now, what degrees, what are all the different degrees that you guys, I don't know if you can list all of them, but what are some of the degrees you offer?
In business, there's accounting, and then there's IT, and there's business administration, there's organizational leadership, medical, allied health, medical coding, medical billing, HIT.
Wow. That's a lot.
A lot of different areas in IT. There's a lot of degrees.
As far as if someone just doesn't know what they want to do yet, and they're still trying to decide, but they just are like, I need a job. What degree right now is getting you the most jobs?
It depends on. We assess every student differently, so every student comes differently. They might have maybe non-traditional learning credits that they've achieved, and so are they looking at degree completion? Asking those tough questions, like the medical, are you really into blood and guts? Because that's what you're going to be messing with, you know?
That's important.
And some people might pass out. They might have all the best intentions, but it might not be good with a needle. So asking those tough questions, all of our admissions advisors know how to ask those questions to direct the students. And then we do have students who maybe 3 quarters in, they decide, oh, this might not be for me. And then how can we move them into an area that they're interested in? So
you guys actually help them get to a career that's going to be suited for them.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
And it sets us apart too, is because every single quarter the students meet with one of the advisors every quarter to plan out their classes.
Well, that's great. Now let's go ahead and let our viewers know how they can contact you for more information. So here it is right here on the screen. National American University, 4775 Indian School Road Northeast, Suite 200. That's in Albuquerque. And of course you can call 505-348-3700, and then the Rio Rancho location right there as well, 1601 Rio Rancho Drive Southeast, and that phone number 348-3750, or go to national.edu. And again, if you don't have time to get all of that down, we'll have the information for you coming up on casa.com. Thank you so much both for being
for
here.
having us. Thank you.
I'm very excited about the graduation this Friday.
So are we.
So are we, very much.